Uh,
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm Irish, Italian, Native American, Indian, you know. Ooh, I got like a whole thing going on here. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I bet I could give you a run for your money in all the things that I am, but, we can maybe save that for part 2 when we do this.
All right,
Um,
that's fine.
just, keeping with the chronology here, one of the things I came across too was, in your first match, it seems like you got injured or you took a bad bump. What's the story behind that?
So I don't remember my first match after the second form. She caught me with the elbow right here, and it actually dislocated my nose and then tore that piece of skin that connects the lip to the gum.
Mm,
Like everything, yeah. So I was out on my feet and then continued to wrestle. And then at the very end, I'm not sure what happened. I guess she went to powerbomb me on the middle of the chairs, but instead of doing that, like I didn't get all the way up, or she didn't like I don't know what happened. Like I said, I don't remember. And then she dropped me on my neck on the back of the chair. And only thing I remember is I was in the locker room and I came to and I said, did I have my match? Because I was so nervous
mhm,
before the match. I was like, because I had so much pressure. I was the first female trainee to graduate from IWA Mid South Wrestling or like school, and then like they had given me this pep talk beforehand, basically telling me don't fuck up. And this is like coming from everybody in the locker room, like Chris Hero and Punk and all, like just giving me this pep talk. So I was already a nervous wreck. So I went out there and then I guess I was sitting in the chair and I kept asking. And I think it was Corporal. He was like, damn it, Mickey, shut the fuck up. Stop asking the same goddamn question all the time. I'm like, did I already ask that? This is where I started remembering things again.
mm.
And he's like, yes, you've asked that like 5 times. Shut up. And I was like, oh, I don't remember that. He's like, yeah, you keep saying that too. And I'm like, okay. Like, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up right now. And then next thing I know, he was like Ian came back. He's like, "Are you able to ref?" And I said, "Sure." Put on the ref stuff. Went out there and finished refing the show. I was like, "All right."
Wow. Wow, that's definitely a whole nother level of perseverance there. But at the same time, I mean, sending out someone with a concussion, which maybe at the time they didn't realize, what concussions were. A lot of us took a lot of those unprotected chair shots and did a lot of things that we know a lot better now. But was that the first time you ever experienced a concussion?
No, actually, when I was in high school, I was playing softball and I was out in left field, and the coach hit a pop fly, and I I went to get my glove up because he called left late. When I got my glove up, the ball went completely past the bottom part of my glove and slammed me in the mouth.
Mm,
I was out cold. I woke up. When I woke up, everybody was coming around me. My coach was really, really excessively overweight. He was an overweight man, probably about in his early 50s, and he's running out. And all I can remember is being on the ground and looking over and seeing him going boom, 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 boom. And I kept thinking the Gumby song. Do you ever remember that show Gumby, or am I just really that old?
I know Gumby, the green guy,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
maybe I saw on YouTube. I don't know, but that Gumby song that plays when Gumby and Slowpoke or whatever it is running through, or yeah. So that started making me laugh, and then I looked around and I'm standing up, and I remember being woozy on my feet and spitting out this blood, and my top lip is just flapping, and I'm like, "What are we doing? Get back to practice." Totally out of it, and the coach is like, "You need to go to the hospital. We need to call your parents." At the time, I was a ward of the state, so I lived with my sister.
Mm.
And he's like, "We need to call your sister." And I was like, "No, no, no, I can take myself to the hospital." I ended up driving myself to the hospital. He made me promise. It's a small town. It was like literally 3 miles up the road. Drove myself to the hospital, and they like scrubbed it out and then had to stitch it up. And I got like 6 stitches inside from here to here because it completely like it my lip, my teeth went through my lip and was like on the other side. So that was pretty
Oh, wow.
cool. It was
Huh.
awesome.
And that was from a softball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's
Those things are freaking hard. I don't know why they call them softballs.
Yeah, no, they're definitely bigger than a baseball. Take it from a guy who played baseball 16 years. I'd rather get hit with a baseball than a softball any day.
Jeez, yeah. So that's the first time I got knocked out.
Yeah. And